Welcome to the Lucky Health Channel. I'm so happy you've joined our health community today. We're about to explore some truly valuable health knowledge, and I promise your body will thank you for it. If you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. It's like joining our big health-loving family. And a quick like on this video will give us even more motivation to keep sharing helpful videos with more wonderful people like you. Thank you. A warm glass of water each morning with 5 simple natural ingredients can help reduce bloating, support digestion, and flatten the belly for people over 60. No pills, no big expense. Now I want you to imagine this. You've just woken up on a quiet morning. Soft sunlight is peeking through the curtain. The room still holds a little of the coolness from the night before. You walk into the kitchen and pour yourself a glass of warm water. Not coffee, not tea, just warm water. Simple, clear, and gentle. You bring the glass to your lips. Take a small sip and feel something subtle but soothing. A soft wave of warmth sliding down into your belly, gently waking up everything that's been resting all night. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? But let me tell you something I've learned after working with older adults for decades. Sometimes the simplest things hold the greatest power. I remember one of my patients, Mary, 72 years old. She once told me, "Doctor, every morning I wake up feeling like there's a rock sitting in my belly. I barely eat, but I still feel bloated and uncomfortable. It's this heavy feeling I just can't explain." Have you ever felt that way? Maybe it's mild, just some bloating or tightness. Or maybe it's worse, a constant fatigue, a sluggishness in your whole body. But then Mary tried something new. Each morning she started drinking a warm glass of water. Nothing added, just warm water. After about a week, she came back and said to me, "I can't believe how much my body loves something this simple. My belly feels softer, lighter, and mornings don't feel like a struggle anymore." And honestly, I wasn't surprised. Because, from a medical standpoint, warm water has a unique effect. It relaxes the smooth muscles in your digestive system. These are the muscles that wrap around your stomach and intestines. When they're gently warmed, they move more smoothly. And that means better digestion, less discomfort, and more regularity. Warm water acts like a soft switch, quietly turning on your digestive system without forcing it. When we're young, our bodies handle all that without much help. But after 60, things slow down. The gut contracts less often, digestive fluids decrease, and the nerves that help regulate digestion become less responsive. That's why bloating, constipation, and sluggish digestion become more common, even if we haven't changed our diet. A small study published in the Journal of Neurogastroenterology found that in older adults, drinking warm water in the morning actually helps stimulate bowel movement, speeding up the passage of food and waste through the intestines. The result, a lighter belly, a clearer mind, and better nutrient absorption during breakfast. I often tell my patients, you don't need to do something big or difficult. Just begin your day with a small act of kindness toward your body. And warm water. That's the simplest kindness you can give. You don't have to jump into a heavy workout first thing in the morning. You don't have to rush into a big breakfast either. Let a warm glass of water lead the way. Help things flow, soften, and open naturally. You've probably seen all those fancy detox drinks and green juices out there, but sometimes what your body really needs isn't a miracle product, just a bit of warmth to start the day. And who knows, maybe from one simple glass of warm water, you'll rediscover a kind of lightness you thought you had lost. I want you to think back to the last time your belly felt tight, bloated, uncomfortable. Maybe it was after a heavy meal, or maybe it was just one of those days when everything felt off and your stomach didn't seem to want to cooperate. Have you ever felt that way? One of my patients, Linda, she's 66, used to describe that feeling like this. It's as if someone's blowing a balloon in my belly, but it never pops. Every time it happened, she'd feel anxious, too tired to function, but unable to sleep, unable to eat well, her mind foggy, like she just wasn't herself anymore. So I suggested something simple, nothing fancy. I told her, just add a few slices of fresh ginger into your morning warm water. No tea bags, no herbal medicine. Just real ginger, raw and natural, lightly steeped in warm water. She looked at me, a little skeptical, but agreed to try. 10 days later, she came back with a bright smile on her face and said, "Doctor, I don't just feel lighter in my belly. I feel clearer in my mind. It's like someone cleaned up something inside me." I smiled because I knew exactly what was happening. You see, ginger is one of those rare herbs that both Eastern and Western medicine deeply respect. It calms the digestive system, reduces bloating, relaxes the gut muscles, and gently supports healthy bowel movement. It's also one of the most effective natural remedies for nausea, used by everyone from sailors to pregnant women to folks in their 60s and beyond. But what I love most about ginger isn't just what it does for your belly. It's the quiet way it fights inflammation. Ginger contains a compound called gingerol, a powerful natural anti-inflammatory. And that matters especially for those of us over 60 who often live with silent inflammation. Achy joints, stiff shoulders, that ongoing fatigue you just can't explain. And the thing is, ginger doesn't shout. It doesn't need commercials. It just does its job, gently, warmly, like an old friend who shows up when you need them most, not needing your thanks, just hoping you feel better. I always tell my patients, your body doesn't need miracles. It just needs you to choose things that truly care about it. So if you wake up tomorrow and your belly still feels a little off, try it. Drop a few thin slices of fresh ginger into your warm water. Let it sit for a couple of minutes. Then sip slowly, like you're sending a message of kindness to yourself. Because this isn't just about easing a symptom, it's about reconnecting. It's about coming back to that quiet partnership with your own body, the part of you that remembers what it feels like to live fully. Because after 60, health isn't just a number on a chart. It's the ease in your breath, the steadiness in your step, and those peaceful mornings that begin with something warm and real. I want you to imagine this. It's a quiet morning. You're holding a warm glass in your hands. The liquid inside is a soft golden color, with a gentle scent, slightly tangy, slightly sweet. And you're just about to take that first sip. It may seem like a small habit, but this one simple act has the power to change the way your body feels and functions for the rest of the day. What you're drinking is warm water mixed with just one small spoonful of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, the kind with the mother still floating inside. Sounds simple, right? But over the years, working with older adults, I've seen time and time again how this little addition to your morning can make a big difference. Bloating, sluggish digestion, stubborn belly fat, and even blood sugar spikes. Many of my patients have found real relief just by adding apple cider vinegar to their morning routine. One of my patients, James, he's 72, once told me, "Doc, I didn't change anything in my meals, but after 10 days of drinking this stuff in the morning, my pants felt looser, and that post-breakfast slump just disappeared." And honestly, I wasn't surprised. Because raw apple cider vinegar is rich in natural enzymes, probiotics, and acetic acid compounds that can stabilize your blood sugar after meals. Kickstart your metabolism so your body burns fat more efficiently. Reduce cravings, especially for sugar in the evenings. And most importantly for those of us over 60, it helps target stubborn belly fat, the kind that likes to stick around as we age. Several clinical studies have shown that apple cider vinegar slows the rate at which sugar enters your bloodstream. That means no more energy spikes and crashes throughout your day. But here's what I always remind my patients. Apple cider vinegar isn't magic, but used the right way at the right time in the right amount, it becomes a wonderful companion. Just one small spoonful on an empty stomach diluted in warm water. That's all it takes to gently awaken your digestion, fuel your metabolism, and set your body up for a smoother day. Now, a few things to keep in mind. Never drink apple cider vinegar straight. Always dilute it with water. Don't overdo it. A little goes a long way, and too much can upset your stomach or wear down your tooth enamel. And if you're taking medication for blood pressure or diabetes, talk with your doctor first. Just to be safe, I often tell people, it's not the strong things that change your life. It's the small things done right at the right moment that truly move the needle. So tomorrow morning, if you're looking to feel lighter, clearer, and more in control of your belly, try this small ritual: 1 spoon of apple cider vinegar in warm water. Because you deserve to start your day feeling calm, confident, and in charge of your health. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and remember the scent of cinnamon. Not the artificial smell from candy or packaged cookies, but the real thing. That warm, comforting aroma, like a quiet fall morning in your kitchen. There's something peaceful about it, isn't there? But here's what you might not know. Behind that comforting scent, cinnamon is actually one of the most powerful natural ingredients for balancing blood sugar and controlling cravings, especially for those of us over 60. I remember a former patient of mine, Sandra, 68 years old. She once said, "Doctor, I'm not addicted to sweets or anything, but every night I get this little craving. Just a little something. And once I start, I can't stop." I suggested she try adding just a pinch of ground cinnamon to her warm morning drink. Nothing fancy, just that. 7 days later, she came back smiling, kind of surprised. "It's strange, Doc. I don't even miss my evening cookie anymore. I just feel satisfied." And honestly, I wasn't surprised. Because cinnamon helps your body use insulin more efficiently, something incredibly important as we age past 50. When insulin isn't working properly, sugar floats around in your blood too long, and that often turns into fat, especially around the belly. Cinnamon helps shuttle that sugar into your cells where your body actually needs it, so it can be used as energy instead of stored as fat. Even more fascinating, cinnamon helps calm your emotions. Its scent alone has been shown to reduce stress hormones and soothe your nervous system. In a world full of noise and pressure, sometimes that warm morning scent is all you need to feel grounded for the rest of the day. You see, cinnamon isn't just a spice for the holidays. It's a friend to your heart, your metabolism, and your ability to say no to cravings gently and naturally. Personally, I like to mix about 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon into warm water, along with a few slices of fresh ginger and a squeeze of lemon. Not as a quick fix to lose weight, but as a gentle way to help my body function smoothly, calmly, and with more balance. If you've ever found yourself battling sugar cravings at night, or feeling drained after meals because your blood sugar crashes, it might be time to invite cinnamon into your morning ritual. You don't need a lot. You don't need to rush. You just need to use it gently, consistently, and at the right moment. I want you to imagine this: a peaceful morning. You're holding a warm glass of water in your hands. You squeeze in a few drops of fresh lemon juice. That gentle tartness touches your tongue, and the light aroma fills the air. And suddenly, you feel it, your body gently waking up. But here's the thing, it's not just a feeling. It's a real physical response. Lemon may seem simple, but it's actually a powerful key to jump-starting detox and balancing your body's internal pH, something that naturally slows down once we pass 60. I remember a patient of mine, George, 71 years old. He often complained about feeling tired, slightly bloated after meals, and mentally foggy in the mornings. When I suggested he start his day with warm water and lemon, no sugar, no honey, just lemon, he hesitated. Lemon. That little thing can really help. Doc. 3 weeks later, he returned to my office with brighter eyes, healthier skin, and he said, "I don't feel heavy inside anymore. It's like something just lifted." Here's why I wasn't surprised. Although lemon tastes acidic on the tongue once it enters your body, it actually helps alkalize your system, neutralizing internal inflammation and supporting your liver, the organ responsible for filtering your blood and clearing out toxins. As we age, the liver naturally slows down. Add to that a sluggish digestive system, and it's no wonder waste and toxins start to build up quietly inside us. But a little bit of fresh lemon in the morning, it gently nudges the liver awake. It reminds your body to begin the day's important work: cleansing, converting, and processing. Lemon is also rich in natural vitamin C, helping reduce inflammation, boost your immune system, and improve iron absorption. Something many older adults are low on without even realizing it. And if you've ever felt bloated, had mild joint discomfort, or found yourself tired for no clear reason, there's a good chance your body is quietly dealing with an acidic imbalance. Paradoxically, lemon helps restore that balance. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it works steadily, naturally, and without side effects. So many people think they need to do something dramatic to take care of their health. But in truth, sometimes all it takes is one fresh lemon each morning to start your healing journey. I often tell my older patients this: what you drink matters, but when you drink it, that's what truly decides what your body takes from it. And with a simple yet powerful drink like this, made from warm water, fresh lemon juice, raw apple cider, vinegar, fresh ginger, and a pinch of cinnamon. The best time to drink it is when your stomach is still empty, ideally about 15 to 30 minutes before breakfast. That's when your digestive system is like a quiet room untouched by the noise of the day. Everything's calm, open, and ready to receive the first message of the morning. And if that message is a warm glass filled with natural enzymes, vitamins, and anti-inflammatory compounds, your body will respond clearly, gently, and positively. Your belly feels lighter. Digestion kicks into gear more smoothly. You're less tempted to snack unnecessarily. And your day begins with a gentle inner cleanse, not forced, just flowing. I once asked a patient, Susan, 66 years old, how it felt for her to drink this first thing in the morning. She smiled and said, "Doctor, it's not just that my stomach feels better. I feel like I'm doing something kind for myself, right from the moment I wake up. And honestly, I believe that's the real medicine. That feeling of lightness, of being in control, of choosing to care for your body before the world asks anything of you. That feeling alone is more powerful than any prescription." My dear friend, I know when it comes to health, especially after 60, and many people think they need complicated routines, expensive supplements, or strict meal plans, but sometimes it's the simple things that work best. And this morning, I want to share with you a 2-minute ritual. That's it, just 2 minutes. But it can help you start your day with a lighter belly, smoother digestion, and a clearer, more peaceful mind. You don't need a juicer. You don't need fancy powders. You don't even need to remember complicated steps. All you need is 1 cup of warm water, not hot, not cold, just warm enough to feel like a gentle hug for your belly. 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice to wake up your digestion and support your liver in detoxifying. 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar with the mother to boost your metabolism, balance your blood sugar, and support belly fat loss. 1 thin slice of fresh ginger to ease bloating, reduce inflammation, and help your gut work more comfortably. A pinch of ground cinnamon, about 1/4 teaspoon, to help control insulin, curb sugar cravings, and give a warm, calming aroma. Just stir it gently, sit down for a quiet moment, and sip it slowly on an empty stomach. Ideally, 15 to 30 minutes before breakfast. I call this a cup of kindness because every ingredient is gentle, supportive, and works with your body, not against it. And the best part, it doesn't just lighten your belly. It reminds you that true health begins with the small things done with care and done consistently every morning. You know, I've recommended this simple little morning drink to hundreds of my patients just for 10 days. And most of them come back and tell me the same thing, "Doc, my belly actually feels lighter." Not the kind of lightness that comes from starving or skipping meals, but a real sense of ease, clarity, and lightness from within. They no longer feel bloated after breakfast. They don't wake up feeling heavy or sluggish. And many tell me this too. They stop craving snacks late at night. Their digestion becomes more regular. And most importantly, their energy during the day feels steady. No more afternoon crashes, no more dragging themselves through the evening. I remember one patient, Margaret, 67 years old. After just 10 days, she looked at me and said, "It's not just my body that feels lighter. My mind feels clearer, too. I feel like myself again. And that's exactly what I hope for you. Not a dramatic overhaul, not strict diets or punishing routines. Just a gentle shift. A simple choice each morning to be a little kinder to your body. Because sometimes that's all it takes to start feeling whole again. You know, I've encouraged hundreds of my patients to try this simple little drink every morning for just 10 days. And nearly all of them came back to tell me the same thing, doctor, my belly actually feels lighter. Not the kind of lightness that comes from hunger or strict dieting, but a gentle, natural ease from within. No more bloating after breakfast. No more waking up with that heavy, sluggish feeling. Many also shared things like they stopped craving random snacks late at night. Their digestion became more regular, and most importantly, their energy throughout the day became steady. No more midday crashes. No more dragging through the afternoon. I remember one patient, Margaret, 67 years old. After just 10 days, she looked at me and said, "It's not just my body that feels lighter. Even my mind feels clearer. I feel like myself again." And that's exactly what I want for you, too. A gentle change. Nothing forced. Nothing extreme. Just one small act of self-kindness every morning. Because after 60, health isn't about doing more. It's about doing what truly cares for your body. Softly, consistently, and with love. And here's something most people don't realize. When your belly feels lighter, you're not just more comfortable on the inside. You actually stand taller. Your back feels less strained. Your posture becomes steadier, more confident, as if your body is saying, "I feel strong. I feel light. I'm ready for the day." I had a patient once, James, 70 years old. He told me, "Doctor, I never thought a small morning drink could ease my lower back pain. But now I walk easier. It doesn't feel like I'm carrying a stone in my belly anymore." You see, bloating, heaviness, or stubborn belly fat, they're not just about numbers on a scale. They affect your posture, your mood, and even your spine. When the belly is relieved of pressure, your lower back, the part that quietly carries your weight day after day, finally gets to breathe. Have you ever noticed it? One day you realize you're walking faster, sitting longer without discomfort, feeling lighter, not just in body but in spirit. And sometimes that shift begins with something as simple as a warm cup in the morning. Just 2 minutes. A small, kind habit that realigns not just your digestion, but your whole day. And you know what makes it even better? It's when you pair that warm morning drink with a gentle 10-minute walk. I'm not talking about jogging. No need to go fast. Just step outside. Feel the morning light on your skin. Breathe deeply and let your feet move soft and steady. Because after 60, slow and consistent movement is more valuable than any pill. When you walk after drinking warm water, your digestion gets a natural nudge, circulation improves, and most importantly, your brain and muscles start working together better. That's the key to balance, something that quietly fades with age, yet often goes unnoticed until it's gone. I remember one patient, Margaret, 72. She used to feel lightheaded in the mornings. I suggested she start her day with warm lemon water, followed by a 10-minute walk around her yard before breakfast. A few weeks later, she came back smiling and said, "Doctor, I feel clearer. I eat better, and I'm not nearly as wobbly in the morning." You see, sometimes just one glass of warm water and a few gentle steps. That's all it takes to start the day feeling sharper, stronger, and more in control than ever before. Dear friend, you might be thinking, what's so special about one glass of water in the morning? But after more than 30 years as a doctor working with older adults, I've learned this. It's the small habits done quietly and consistently each day that truly shape our health over time. No expensive treatments, no pressure, just a warm cup of water, a few quiet minutes for yourself, a little awareness of your body, and one gentle decision to choose something kind for yourself. If there's anything in today's video that made you pause, maybe rethinking how you start your morning or the routines you've been keeping, then I believe you've already started changing, and that's something to celebrate. If you'd like me to keep sharing practical, simple, easy-to-follow health tips designed for people in their 50s, 60s, and beyond, tap the like button so I know you're here. Leave a comment to share your thoughts, or tell me if you've tried this morning drink. And don't forget to subscribe so we won't miss each other in the next video. There's still so much I want to walk through with you, from how to sleep better after 60 to how to eat for a stronger heart and sharper memory using things already in your kitchen. Until then, take good care of yourself. Wishing you a peaceful, joyful morning, and I'll see you in the next one. Video is for reference. Please consult your doctor before applying.